The Tao Te Ching, often translated as the Book of the Way and its Power, is an ancient Chinese text attributed to Lao Tzu, a sage who is believed to have lived around the 6th century BCE. Shrouded in mystery, Lao Tzu is said to have been an archivist in the royal court. Legend has it that he penned the Tao Te Ching as he journeyed westward, leaving behind the chaos of the world. The Tao Te Ching is a cornerstone of Taoism, a philosophy that emphasizes living in harmony with the natural order of the universe. Composed of 81 short chapters, the text is a collection of poems, proverbs, and teachings that offer profound insights into life, leadership, and spirituality. The Tao Te Ching is a timeless classic that has captivated readers for centuries. Its wisdom transcends cultural boundaries and continues to resonate with people from all walks of life. The text's teachings are as relevant today as they were thousands of years ago, offering guidance on how to navigate the complexities of modern life with grace and wisdom. At the heart of the Tao Te Ching lies the concept of the Tao, often translated as the Way. The Tao is the ultimate source of all things, the underlying principle that governs the universe. It is both the origin and the destination of all existence. However, the Tao is beyond definition and comprehension. It is ineffable, meaning it cannot be fully grasped or expressed in words. Imagine a river flowing effortlessly towards the sea. The Tao is like the water, constantly moving, ever-changing, yet always present. It is the force that guides the river's course, shaping its banks and carrying it towards its ultimate destination. To understand the Tao, one must look beyond words and concepts. It is through direct experience, through observation of the natural world, that we can begin to glimpse its profound wisdom. The Tao Te Ching encourages us to let go of our preconceived notions and approach life with a sense of wonder and openness. By aligning ourselves with the Tao, we can tap into its infinite wisdom and live a life of greater harmony and fulfillment. One of the most intriguing concepts in the Tao Te Ching is Wu Wei, often translated as actionless action or effortless effort. This seemingly paradoxical idea suggests that by aligning ourselves with the natural flow of the Tao, we can accomplish great things without force or struggle. It is about finding a balance, a harmony with the world around us, and moving with the current rather than against it. Wu Wei is not about passivity or inaction. It is a state of being where our actions are in perfect alignment with the rhythms of the universe. It is about acting with a sense of ease and spontaneity, allowing things to unfold naturally rather than imposing our will upon them. This means being adaptable and open to change, responding to situations as they arise with a calm and centered mind. Imagine a skilled gardener tending to their plants. They do not force the plants to grow, but rather create the optimal conditions for growth by providing water, sunlight, and nutrients. The gardener understands that growth is a natural process that cannot be rushed or forced. They do not force the plants to grow, but rather create the optimal conditions for growth by providing water, sunlight, and nutrients. This gentle and nurturing approach is a perfect example of Wu Wei in action. Similarly, Wu Wei encourages us to work in harmony with the natural order of things, to identify the path of least resistance, and to allow events to unfold organically. It is about recognizing the interconnectedness of all things and moving in sync with the natural world. In our daily lives, we can practice Wu Wei by letting go of the need to control every aspect of our experiences. This means embracing uncertainty and trusting that things will work out as they are meant to. This means trusting our intuition, being present in the moment, and allowing ourselves to be guided by the natural flow of events. By doing so, we can navigate life's challenges with grace and ease. By embracing Wu Wei, we can reduce stress, increase our effectiveness, and find greater joy in our endeavors. It is a way of living that brings us closer to our true selves and to the world around us, fostering a sense of peace and fulfillment. Section 4. Cultivating Te. The power within. Te is another important concept in the Tao Te Ching, often translated as virtue or power. It is a fundamental principle that guides us towards a life of harmony and balance. However, Te is not the kind of power that seeks to dominate or control others. It is not about exerting force or imposing one's will. It is a more subtle and profound form of power that arises from living in alignment with the Tao. This alignment brings a sense of peace and purpose that is unshakable. Te is the inner strength, integrity, and compassion that flows naturally from those who are in harmony with the way. It is the quiet confidence that comes from knowing oneself and one's place in the universe. Imagine a tree deeply rooted in the earth. Its roots provide stability and nourishment, allowing it to grow tall and strong. Its branches reach towards the heavens, yet it remains grounded and steady, even in the strongest winds. This resilience is a hallmark of Te. This is the essence of Te, a quiet strength that comes from within. It is not flashy or ostentatious, but it is enduring and reliable. Leaders who cultivate Te inspire trust and respect, not through force or coercion, but through their wisdom, compassion, and integrity. They lead by example, showing others the way through their actions and demeanor. Te is not something that can be acquired through external means. It cannot be bought or taken. It must be developed from within. It is cultivated through self-reflection, mindfulness, and living in accordance with the principles of the Tao. This requires patience, dedication, and a willingness to look inward. By nurturing our inner virtue, we can become a source of positive influence in the world, inspiring others to live more authentic and meaningful lives. This ripple effect can create a more harmonious and compassionate society. In essence, Te is about finding and cultivating the power within ourselves. It is about living in a way that is true to our deepest values and principles. And in doing so, we can make a profound impact on the world around us. As we continue to explore and understand the concept of Te, we realize that it is a lifelong journey. It is a path that requires continuous growth, learning, and self-discovery. Embracing Te means embracing the journey of becoming our best selves and, in turn, contributing to a better world for all. Section 5. The Dance of Yin and Yang. The Tao Te Ching emphasizes the interconnectedness of all things through the concept of duality, most famously represented by yin and yang. Yin and yang are not opposing forces, but rather complementary aspects of the same reality. Yin is often associated with feminine qualities, such as receptivity, stillness, and darkness. Yang is associated with masculine qualities, such as activity, movement, and light. Imagine a spinning coin with two sides. Both sides are essential for the coin to function as a whole. Similarly, yin and yang are interconnected and interdependent. One cannot exist without the other. They are in a constant state of dynamic balance, constantly flowing into and transforming each other. Understanding the interplay of yin and yang can help us to appreciate the cyclical nature of life. It teaches us to embrace both the light and the darkness, the highs and the lows, knowing that all things are impermanent and interconnected. Section 6. Finding freedom in detachment. The Tao Te Ching encourages us to cultivate detachment, not in the sense of becoming emotionally distant, but rather in learning to let go of our attachments to material possessions, outcomes, and even our own ego. This ancient wisdom teaches us that true freedom comes from within, and it is only by releasing our grip on the external that we can find inner peace. This does not mean renouncing the world or living a life of austerity. Instead, it invites us to engage with the world more mindfully, appreciating the beauty and joy it offers without becoming overly attached to it. We can still enjoy the pleasures of life, but with a sense of balance and perspective. It is about finding freedom from the suffering that arises from clinging to things that are impermanent. When we hold on too tightly to what we have or what we desire, we set ourselves up for disappointment and pain. By embracing detachment, we learn to flow with the natural rhythms of life. Imagine a bird soaring through the sky. It does not cling to the air, but rather allows itself to be lifted and carried by the wind. This effortless flight is a metaphor for how we can navigate our own lives. It does not resist the currents, but moves with them, trusting in the natural flow. Similarly, detachment allows us to move through life with greater ease and grace. We become more adaptable and resilient, able to face challenges without being overwhelmed. Similarly, detachment allows us to move through life with greater ease and grace. It frees us from the burden of worry and anxiety, allowing us to experience greater peace and contentment. When we are not weighed down by our attachments, we can be more present and open to the experiences that come our way. It frees us from the burden of worry and anxiety, allowing us to experience greater peace and contentment. This state of being enables us to connect more deeply with ourselves and others, fostering a sense of harmony and well-being. Detachment is not about suppressing our emotions or denying our desires. It is about recognizing them, understanding their transient nature, and not letting them control us. By observing our thoughts and feelings without judgment, we can respond to life situations with clarity and wisdom. It is about learning to observe our thoughts and feelings without judgment, to accept what is, and to let go of what no longer serves us. This practice of mindful awareness helps us to stay grounded and centered, even amidst the chaos of daily life. By cultivating detachment, we can live more fully in the present moment and experience greater joy and fulfillment in our lives. We become free to explore new possibilities, to grow and evolve, and to find deeper meaning and purpose in our journey.